If you have been ghosted at any point during your job search, here is one way that you can fight back today that you may have never heard about to not only hold these companies accountable, but to make sure that no one goes through what you went through ever again. Hi, my name is Beverly Dines, and I'm a chief operating officer who's been scaling operations for over a decade in over 10 industries. And as somebody who has been unemployed, it is such a dehumanizing experience to finally get an opportunity, go through an interview process, or be told that one is coming only to be ghosted and hear nothing back. Or worse, get a impersonal automated response a year or two later. In this market, ghosting is far too common than any of us should be comfortable with, especially leaders. So today is going to help you get your professional lick back completely anonymously and completely free. Today's resource is called ghostjobs.net. GhostJobs.net is a platform where job seekers can anonymously submit complaints about companies that ghost candidates, post fake job listings, run hiring scams, harvest your personal data, and everything in between. Once you submit your complaint, it then creates an anonymous public record of your experience so that the next person who is about to go through a process at that company can see exactly what others have experienced. Think of it similarly to Glassdoor, but specifically for poor hiring practices. Now, before you submit your complaints, here are a few examples of what ghosting or poor hiring behavior can look like. A job posting that's been open for more than 90 days with zero updates or explanation. Any organization that asks for your social security number or banking information or anything sensitive. Company that has made you complete multiple rounds of interviews, gone through multiple processes, only to hear nothing back from them, even after you have tried to follow up with the recruiter. A recruiter has told you that they would like to schedule an interview with you, and then they completely ghost you and never follow back up with you. GhostJobs.net also has a list of examples of what qualifies so that you can ensure that your submissions are of highest impact. When you fill out your complaint, be as specific as possible. The more specific you are, the more useful it is to the next person. This video is not sponsored. In fact, I stumbled upon this resource last night while looking up other resources for future videos for my community. And as somebody who remembers how freaking powerless I felt, I was being treated poorly during hiring processes. It was so important for me to share this resource with you so that you can step back into your power and truly turn that rejection into some well-informed redirection. Now, here's your homework. Bookmark ghostjobs.net right now, not just to share your own experience, but also before you submit an application to that next organization, quickly searching this site to see if anybody has shared their experience. And if you have already had some companies that straight up ghosted you, tonight I want you to pour yourself a glass of wine or tea if you have it and sit on down because you're about to spill it. Comment below if this resource was helpful and empowers you. Share this with somebody you know who's in the job search right now, and follow for more resources.